That seems like a douchebag move, but you do you.
Shades on whole pod.
All right. Welcome back. Episode 44 of the Hot Take Hub podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in for another week.
We're balling, blazing, back at it again. Taking these off. Everything's super dark.
With our new lights, bro, they're dark.
Super dark.
Yeah, you probably can't see jack squat.
They're just that good of sunglasses. Ray-Ban sponsor.
Ray-Bans are elite.
No,
cap.
they made everything in this room dark. Word of the week. I kind of like this word.
Hush mode.
Dude, hush mode be going.
I have some stuff to talk about hush mode later.
Hateration.
So like you sipping on that haterade.
So the action of hating. I don't get why we just can't call it hating.
Yeah.
They're just making stuff complicated, but I sense some serious hateration from the girl. Like I guess that's the proper grammatical way of saying it, because if you just say I sense some hate from her, like
it does make it sound like if I was in a business meeting, I would rather say
hateration.
I was on the phone with Rebecca earlier and I could sense some hateration in her voice.
It sounds more.
It sounds way more.
Yeah. You sound way more linguistic.
Yeah.
You
know what you're talking about.
Your IQ's 143.
Literally.
But yeah, that's the word of the week brought to you by Urban Dictionary.
What's the minimum for a genius? 140?
I thought it was like 160.
Yeah, it's high, right? 200 max. Is that actually true? Dude, I always think 200 is max, but is it?
Above 140 is near genius or genius.
I think I was like,
they don't.
I forget what it was when I tested it.
Yeah. You got your IQ tested?
Yes.
Dude,
online. It's a very sus website.
So the highest IQ ever recorded was 263.
Oh.
By Anen Celeste Cawley.
Imagine.
Yeah. Smarter
That's
than Steve. Well, his IQ was smarter. Actually, wait. I don't know.
I think they say like Kim Kardashian has like a 180 IQ or something.
No way, dude.
I'm telling you, look up Kim K's IQ.
No way, dude. If her
They say it's high. I don't think she's ever gotten it like tested though, right? Like who actually goes to get their IQ tested? No one. What is it?
Okay.
180?
Nah, I don't believe in IQ.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude, this says 190.
That's what I'm saying. I don't believe it. But you have to think, bro, she's rich. She knows what she's doing. Most people don't get rich by just messing around. She's smart. She has her own brands and stuff. She's a businesswoman. She's smart, but 190 seems high. I will say that.
Dude. What?
I'm not saying
let
she's
me
dumb,
take an IQ test. I don't know. I've never taken an IQ test.
Maybe we have to do that.
I guess though.
I only do the scam ones online.
I think also IQ tests though aren't necessarily problem based, where it's like you got to know how to do the math. It's more like thought process.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
So it's just
like how you think
problem
through
solving
problems.
skills. Yeah, I think
it's not like Calc 2. It's like it's a very arithmetic type of deal.
Yeah, I have no problem with it. But yeah, the bull with the highest 265. It's kind of nuts.
Speaking of hush mode and large minds, Jake Paul had a fight last night, knocked the dude out first round. Same old. But now Ryan Garcia, a young you know Ryan Garcia is? Good young fighter, has said that he was willing to fight Jake Paul.
Dude, he also said he wanted to fight Sugar Sean. Did he not?
It's possible. He talks a lot.
Dude.
He's good though. Like
I didn't even know Jake Paul.
Oh no. Ryan Garcia said he wanted to fight Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Not Jake Paul saying he wants to fight Ryan Garcia.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying Ryan Garcia also said he wanted to fight Sugar
I
Sean.
thought you said Jake Paul said he wanted to fight Sugar
in
Sean.
A boxing match though, not an MMA. But who was Jake Paul boxing?
He's called the Rhino. I don't know his actual name.
Was he real?
He was.
Was it a real fight? See, I don't really keep up with that.
You can look him up. He's like 16-2 or something. He was pretty legit, but he's a little older.
Andre August?
No, that was his one before that one.
Ryan Borland?
Yes, Ryan Borland.
Oh.
He's pretty legit.
Did it look like a legit fight? Like a first round, dude. I don't know. This Jake Paul stuff, like he's got a good record, I guess.
He
like
does. He
doing,
keeps doing it, but like
he's
I don't
doing
know.
boxing.
But everyone, one person I saw on Instagram this morning was already like, "Is it scripted?" And then the other person I saw, the announcers actually were saying like he's shown that he can beat these boxers. Like he needs to step it up now. And as soon as the fight was over, he was like, "I was hoping this would be a longer fight. I was hoping this guy would give me more competition. I knocked him out first round. I guess we got to go increase the competition next time." So I've watched like 80% of his fights, and I will say the competition is steadily getting better. That guy kind of sucked. He got hit. In the pre-fight interview, he said he was willing to let his hands go loose, right? The Ryan guy, but he got fucked.
So my question is though,
Jake
like,
hit the fuck out of him.
My question is, where
it wasn't a knockout. Like it wasn't scripted ass like Andre August. Did you see the
no.
Andre August got slumped, like uppercut out cold second round. This guy just got TKO'd. Like he was just getting fucked on, so the ref called it.
Damn.
He was probably gonna go down eventually, but he like to save himself from injury, they called it.
So like obviously this is it's considered professional boxing.
It is.
But my question is, why hasn't Jake been offered like a next level contract to go out and actually fight someone? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean when I say that? Like obviously he's fighting people, but it's kind of odd. Like if he's talking all this smack, why isn't he trying to progress to that level?
So here's the thing. Boxing is not like MMA or the NFL or the NHL. There's no one sanctity
sanctioned.
There's no one sanctioned organization. There's 5.
Oh.
So like he only needs one of them to sanction his fight to make it a professional fight. But like no, they're not signing contracts. It's none of that. Like the teams have to make the fight and then go to a sanction and be like, "Hey, I want you to sanction this fight." And then they're like, "Okay, deal. You guys go make the undercard." He owns MVP Promotions, who is the people who put the cards together.
Yeah.
So then the MVP Promotion says, "Hey, we have this card together. Everyone
put the cards together."
and then they go to the sanction, and he gets professional fights. So it's like
that's kind of sus though when you think about it. That he like,
but all boxing sus, to be honest.
Yeah. My question is though, like, why can't he be fighting someone like on Floyd's level? You know what I mean? Like, why doesn't he do that?
It's so my mom asked the same question last night. He was like, "Why doesn't she?" She doesn't really know boxing, but she literally said, "Why doesn't she go fight Canelo?" Right? Or why doesn't he go fight Canelo? And I was like, one, he is really good at throwing names out there. Like he called out Conor McGregor before and Floyd and all that. But why would they step down to his level and potentially get knocked out? Like if you're Canelo and you step down and fight Jake Paul and you get knocked out, your life's over. You're an actual clown. But you also have the safety net of them calling it scripted. Because everyone who watches Jake Paul fight is just like, it's scripted every time.
Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me.
It's easy for him to get fights like the one he just had. Like the one guy he just had, I'm pretty sure was 16-2 with like 5 knockouts in his career. It's easy for him to get those because boxers don't get paid a lot. And MVP Promotions pushes a lot of pay-per-views and they get a lot of money. So he can get any ordinary boxer pretty easily with just the money alone. But getting someone like Canelo's, like, that's just difficult.
True. Yeah, I guess I see where you're coming from. And like to go and just like holler at the top dog and expect them to come down and bark back.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess though the biggest comparison is sort of like I guess it's not really a comparison. I was gonna try and make a comparison. Where in like chess a grandmaster can like go and play against anyone, and if they lose, like they still retain their grandmaster status. But I guess like in boxing
you lose to Jake Paul.
Lot different.
In boxing, you lose to Jake Paul, you're not retaining shit.
Yeah, but like at the same time,
like Tommy Fury, who was on Love Island, but his older brother is Tyson Fury, who's a champion.
Yeah.
He fought Jake Paul and he beat him, and his family was literally like, if you don't win this, you're out of the family. Like, we are cutting you off.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if they're just so good, I don't get why they wouldn't do the fight. Because not doing the fight shows that, okay, maybe he's serious. But then also, like, on the contrary, it's like, he's not serious.
He's not serious. What if you get injured? What if you get beat?
I would say.
What if he doesn't pay you?
I would say Jake Paul is more along the lines of like the WWE of boxing.
Kind of.
Is that wrong of me to say?
Probably a little. I think, look, I find his fights entertaining, so I watch them. But, like, I do think it's going to be tough for him to make his way into that. I consider him a professional boxer because he fights for money, and that's how he provides for himself. So that, to me, is a professional. But it's going to be really tough for people to actually see him as one, and then for real professional boxers to fight him. And then, like, it's going to be tough. But I'm interested to see how far he can go.
What's his record right now?
9-1. He lost to Tommy, and that's it.
Dude, yeah, he's 9-1. Jeez. Borland, that guy, he was 17-3 with 6 KOs.
Yeah. So, like, that's a good boxer.
He fought just once in the past 5 years.
That's tough. That's tough. He was 35 years old.
Yeah. Like, that's the part where Jake Paul needs to understand.
So,
that if he wants respect, he can't be fighting 35-year-olds that fought once in the past 5 years.
Look up Ryan Garcia's 10th fight. This is what Jake Paul always points out, is that, like, real fighters weren't fighting good fighters for their 10th fight.
10th opponent. Oh, Jake Paul mocks Ryan Garcia's 10th opponent.
Mm-hmm. Look at it. Dude's like 22 and fucking 30.
It's not loading. I don't know if it's gonna show it.
Sad. You scroll by like a whole paragraph.
Paul digs at Rye on type of opponent each other faced in their careers 10th. So he went against a 28-21 record holder, and Paul went against a Rhino with a 17-3 record.
So it's like professional fighters aren't going out there and fighting really good opponents in their first 10 fights.
True, yeah.
And like there was a guy on the undercard. Actually, sorry, he was the first fight of the main card. He's 17 years old. It was his first professional bout, and he was fighting someone that was 35 years old and was 0-1. So like you just don't fight like really good people.
So the next one then should be good.
It should get better. And from, like I said, from what I've seen, it has been getting better.
Maybe he can do it.
Maybe. That's what I'm saying. I am interested in to see how far he can take this, because I find his fights entertaining. He's an entertaining person. That's why he blew up on YouTube, right? Like he knows how to sell pay-per-views. It's entertaining for me, so I'll watch it. If him and Ryan Garcia actually get in the ring, I will be amazed. Yeah. And I also think
that'd be cool.
Jake's 190. I thought Ryan Garcia was a lot lighter.
He's way lighter.
So I think he'll knock the fuck out of him. I think he'll actually kill him.
Yeah, or he'd have to cut. They'd have to find a happy medium.
Yeah,
like Ryan would have. It
might be an exhibition.
And Jake would have to cut.
Might be an exhibition fight. So therefore, you don't have to really match weight. Because Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather fought, but they weren't the same weight.
Yeah, and you also I wouldn't want to go into that.
I would
that much
never.
Of a weight difference.
Never. But if Ryan, this is the thing, Ryan Garcia thinks he's that much better.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter about the weight. He's a better boxer. Jake thinks he's as good as Ryan is, but has more weight, so he thinks it's an easy fight.
He's slower. He's gonna be slow. That's all I'm saying.
For sure.
Gonna be slower.
It's interesting though, for sure.
Yeah, no, that is interesting. My pet peeve of the week. You ready?
Yeah, give it to me.
People who talk loud on the phone in public spaces, or just like even in a non-public space
at your own home.
Yes, I'll include that.
Screaming.
I just don't get how screaming into the phone is going to accomplish it. When I say screaming, they're not screaming, obviously, but like just
raised voice.
Yes. There's no need to do that because the person on the other end isn't going to hear you any better. If anything, it's going to just make it worse.
100%.
And I don't need to be like hearing the conversation. Out of respect for you and me, I feel like it's just like a mutual thing, and that's a big pet peeve.
Dude, Seth did this for the first time. Like, Seth introduced me to this, right? I was in the car. This was like back when we were 16, 17. I was in the car with him, and he picked up the phone, and I went to go turn down the radio because I wanted him to be able to hear the person on the phone. And he was like, no, no, no. And he turned it back up to like a moderate level. He was like, you know, you can keep listening to the radio. And I don't, it's not that I don't want you to listen to my phone call, but like, there's no reason for you to listen to my phone call. You can just keep listening to radio. I was like, wait, that's facts. I was like, wait, why do I always do that? Like, I'm always like, I feel like every time I'm in the car with someone and they pick up the phone, the radio gets turned off, and we all just sit there in silence listening to this person's phone call.
Well, my thing, I'm not picking up a phone if I'm in the phone, like if I'm in the car too. That's a minor pet peeve, I guess. Like, I would understand if it's quick, but or like maybe just like a quick text. But nah, if there's multiple people in the car, I would never kill that vibe.
Yeah, it was just me and him.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, when people answer, that is pet peeve. When people answer a phone and they're on aux, and there's like more than 2 people in the car.
Yeah,
that's an L.
It's just cricket.
Yeah, cricket. Everyone's just like,
just listen to the convo. But nah, dude, I feel like some people can have some rogue conversations. Like, I've definitely heard some stuff, and I'm like, I just didn't need to know that. I mean, granted, I'm never gonna see that individual again, but I just think out of respect, I would never do it.
Should we do that?
What?
Should we go into public and like,
start, like
prank phone calls? Maybe we should do that. Love, live, serve.
I'm pregnant.
Yeah,
I'm pregnant.
What?
Pregante.
Love, live, serve, a YouTube channel I watched. That's how they blew up, doing like inappropriate phone calls and inappropriate music getting played. Like, they would like fake not plug in their headset and then be like, "Bust that pussy open." I mean, that'd be
in the library.
Yeah,
dude, that stuff
library
would be so crazy.
They were doing that. That's how they blew up. That might be an idea for us, low key.
Yo, quick idea. Yeah.
Let us know in the comments. You want to see that?
Slight. But yeah, that's my pet peeve. Basically, all you can really learn from it is just be respectful of like surroundings. Is my counter and like is how I would counter.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. To me, it's,
no, I think
it's a pet peeve.
I think what Seth did is perfect. Just like let you do what you do, and then let the rest of the car keep doing what they're doing.
Also, it's not even like I don't want to hear the conversation. It's more of like a
privacy thing too.
No. Like how sometimes my roommate, like, they'll go into their room and they'll close their door and I can still hear the conversation. And I'm just like, how is that even possible?
How are you talking that loud?
That's the pet peeve. I'm just like, how is that even possible? That you're in your room, the door's closed, I'm in my room with my door also closed. How can I still hear every single word of your conversation?
That's when you just turn on some music.
Well,
and you just tone them out.
I don't know. I feel like in my room, I would just talk quiet enough or at like a normal tone.
Yeah, I don't
happen. Where my voice isn't echoing through 3 walls and doors, and I know what you had for breakfast. Like, pet peeve of the week.
Yeah.
Do you want to swing this into a topic, or do you want to do one of the 2 high lows right now?
I can do
2 high lows.
Yeah, we'll do one of 2 high lows.
All right, bet. We'll swing through this quick. The first one, I'll let you pick. We got top 10 country artists, which we probably should do first because the second one is more fun.
Country artists. I'm feeling confident.
All right, word. So I'm going to give you the top 10 country artists rated by Billboard Box Score if you want to write them down or remember them.
Okay.
And then you give me them from 1 to 10. So, all right, we got Kane Brown. We got Jordan Davis.
Okay.
We got Jelly Roll.
Okay. He's not a country artist, but it's fine.
No, we're putting him on there because that's what it was listed by Billboard Box Score. Luke Combs.
Yep.
Morgan Wallen.
Ooh, banger.
Did I say Jason Aldean?
Nope.
Nope. So he's Did I say Cole Swindle?
Nope.
Nope. Word. How many you got over there?
2, 4, 6, 7.
All right. We're gonna go.
I got Kane, Jordan, Jelly Roll, Luke Combs, Morgan Wallen, Jason Aldean, and Cole Swindell.
Bailey Zimmerman.
Okay.
Tyler.
Yep.
Hubbard.
Something like that.
I don't know how to pronounce that.
He sings all yours.
Can't say I know it. All right. Do you have 9 or 10 now?
I now have 9.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to go through and tick mark all of these. Did I say Lainey Wilson?
Nope.
Oh well.
Okay.
She's the only female on this list, by the way.
Feels bad. Where's T Swift?
Not
Dude,
top 10 country.
If we're counting Jelly Roll, we're counting T Swift.
Well, Billboard Box Score did not. So
Alright.
maybe Billboard Box Score just hates T Swift.
So I would say I'm well cultured into
Country artists?
country. I used to. So Seth used to do something similar with me. He would take my phone and just start playing music, and I would just list off the artist. I was like, yeah, that's cool. I was like, yeah, it's Jason Aldean.
Okay.
So I used to be filthy at this. That was before I listened to rap, though. So now I'm a little less educated on the scene.
Mm-hmm. But going from that list, let's start at the top.
Start at the top.
Go down.
I'm honestly just going to personally rate this how I think it should be.
Okay.
Because I don't really know billboards that well. Also, I think you have to consider who released an album the latest. I don't think Jason Aldean released albums that often. And I don't think Cole Swindell has released them that often. So they're going to be at the bottom. 1, I think I have to go Morgan Wallen. Then I'm going to go Kane Brown.
Okay.
Then I'm going to go Jelly Roll because he's been blowing up lately.
Okay.
Why are you laughing?
So now we're on 4.
4, we're going to go Luke Combs. I feel like I actually probably kept him a little too low. And then we'll go Lainey in the middle. Jason Aldean at 6. And then we'll go Tyler Hubbard.
Okay.
And then Jordan at 8. Bailey Zimmerman at 9. Cole at 10. That was actually, I think my top 5 got a little messed up.
Wait,
there.
You're saying Bailey Zimmerman at 9?
At 9. And Cole Swindell at 10. Because I feel like I haven't heard any of his music in forever.
So you got 4 right.
I'll take that. Let's go.
You got 4 right on the money.
Come on.
So starting from the top, you said Morgan Wallen. Morgan Wallen is number 1.
Let's go.
Number 2, you said Kane Brown. That is not correct.
No.
Luke Combs. Luke Combs.
Okay,
is
I
number
did.
2.
I did think I put him a little too low.
Yeah, you did put him just a little bit lower. Number 3, you said Jelly Roll.
Got it.
Bailey Zimmerman at 3.
Shout out the kid.
Bailey Zimmerman at 3.
Fuck. Wow, he's popping.
At 4, you said Luke Combs. Found out that he's at 2. 4 is actually Jelly Roll. So you were only off by 1.
Only off by 1. That's not bad.
You're only off by 1 there. Lainey Wilson, you hit on the dot right at 5. Jason Aldean, you said it's 6.
Yep.
Jordan Davis is actually 6.
Okay. I had Jordan Davis at 8. So that's a little off there.
You kind of had him switched a little. Tyler had that straight.
7.
Yeah,
Let's
he's
go.
7. You said Jordan Davis for 8. It's actually Kane Brown.
Wow.
Kane Brown was listed at 8.
Fucking fell off. Holy shit.
And then you said next up at number 9, Bailey Zimmerman. Jason Aldean is number 9. So earlier when you were like, Jason hasn't released one, and then 10 is Cole Swindell, you were like, Jason and Cole really don't release, so I'm going to put him at the bottom.
I was
I
right.
was like, oh, okay.
But then I put, where did I put Jason at 6?
Yeah,
okay.
You put him up a little bit.
I just, because I love Jason Aldean music. His shit hits. I can't lie. His shit is stupid. I have him on repeat, no cap.
No cap.
Morgan Wallen, Jason Aldean, repeat. Luke Combs, repeat. I got a couple Tyler Hubbard songs on there. Dang, I was not bad.
No,
I was not bad. I probably would have scored like a 70% there.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I'm going to give myself a 70 on that. It's a pass.
No, that was pretty good. Getting 4 out, like, right on the dot.
So speaking of ratings, right? I watched Dune, the movie, last night because I'm going to go see Dune Part 2 tonight. I think it's 9.7 out of 10 on IMDb, the highest rated movie of all time.
I have never seen either.
I didn't see it. Dune just didn't look like a good movie to me when like the trailers were getting released. But when I heard it was the highest rated, I was like, gotta see it. That's generational stuff right there.
Yeah.
I mean, and then Dune, it was weird. It was really like a backstory filler.
Yeah, no spoilers.
Like, well, I'm gonna spoil it. Fuck it. Do you want to see
I
it?
won't remember it.
Okay, yeah. Well, like, it was just like it was so. Oh, what's his name?
Shia LaBeouf.
Nope.
It's going off of the syllable you're
skinny
starting
kid,
with.
the skinny actor dude.
Yeah, the skinny actor dude.
Oh my
Shit.
god,
That's very descriptive.
dude.
We got Greg
Chalamet,
Heffley
Timothy
over here.
Chalamet.
Oh,
Timothy Chalamet
Not
is
Shia
the
LaBeouf.
main is the main character, and it's pretty much just like giving a background on him, like for a while, and then like they insert some trauma in there.
Ooh, a little trauma.
Yeah, and then he pretty much just has a bunch of he has dreams. So the opening credit is literally says dreams are uh viewing glass into the future or something. So
That's a nice quote though.
sure, I messed up a lot, but it was a nice quote. I was like, oh, that's cool.
I messed it up.
And then pretty much we have a bunch of flashbacks of his dreams that are actually flashes into the future with Zendaya, and then pretty much some aliens destroy his home planet, and he goes into the sand.
Into
Becomes
the
sand, into
dunes.
the dunes.
Okay.
And now I'm going to watch part 2.
Oh.
I'm excited because part 1 was good. It was just a bit of a slower movie.
When was it released?
2021?
No, the new one.
Like last week.
Oh, so it's gonna be a packed movie theater.
There was 5 other people in there. Doesn't make sense.
Quick topic.
Doesn't make sense, does
Are
it?
movie theaters dying? Like,
I think they are, bro.
Oh, that's so sad.
Everything's
though.
going to like I've talked to so many people about this. They're like, it'll be on the streaming services next week. Like, why do I have to go to the movie theater? But like, I love this is the thing. People like I like going to sporting events and concerts and movies because the atmosphere at those events are so much different than like imagine if you listen to that Kanye album while at a Kanye album listening party. Like the vibes are just so much different.
I see what you're saying. I think for me, I don't know if the album would have that much of an effect, but I see where you're coming from for a movie. Because where else do you get to watch on a big 30-foot by 20-foot screen with like prime audio, insane
that's how I feel about sporting events too though. Like it's live. I'm there and the crowd's in it, the atmosphere is better. Like that's it. That's what makes it better for me. Is like the crowd and the atmosphere and other people's vibes are usually good when you're at live events. It's almost like being at a movie theater where you got a fat, just massive screen. You got good sound system. It's pitch black. You got your snacks. There's nothing to do but watch a movie.
I think the thing for me is that a movie theater will only be in movies for so much time. So like
a movie will only be in movie theaters.
Yeah. So like I see what you're saying where for concerts, like that artist is only gonna be touring for so long. But I think for sporting events, for me at least, like I know they're not gonna ever end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like that atmosphere, if I really want it, I can always go. But like Dune isn't gonna be in theaters forever.
True.
So like,
but now people have switched to the thought where it's like, but it's almost like they're lazy. Like they don't want to leave their house. They'd rather just stay at home and wait for it to come on streaming services.
What I didn't know, fun fact, like movie theaters don't make any money from ticket sales.
Really?
Well, think about that. Whenever you see like those box score or the box office scores for like how much money
they
like
get all
generated,
the money.
Yeah, the movie. So all that the movie theater profits
off upcharge on
food.
Fucking food so much.
It's food. That's literally all. That's how movie theaters make their revenue.
No wonder AMC is going fucking bankrupt, dude. I'd be sneaking my snacks in there all the time, bro.
No, like
24/7.
Like obviously I feel like that should just be like known because it's like why would the movie theater profit off of this?
It would make sense that they get a little bit.
Yeah. Well, so originally what I thought was it was maybe like a percentage, like maybe like 5%, like anywhere between 1% to 5% they would get that cut, or what I was thinking was they just had to buy the screen, or not the screen,
buy the movie film.
They had to buy the film for X amount, but then I was like, oh, well, these movies wouldn't be making millions and millions.
And they wouldn't have the money.
Yeah.
Like a movie theater doesn't have $250K to cough up to get Dune 2.
Yeah.
So for me, it would make a lot more sense. Like now it makes sense. Like the movie theater gets the movies for free, but they get all of the ticket revenue for Dune. But it would make sense that they get at least like, a little cut.
Yeah, a little percentage because, I mean, they're showing it. Like, without the movie theater, no one's going to be able to even go and
exactly,
purchase the
like
ticket. So I feel like they might, or at least they should get some cut. But I'm pretty sure they only make their money from food sales, which is
interesting.
kind of weird to think about.
It is weird. Very interesting.
I don't
Maybe
believe
they
it.
make money because I know you can pay to reserve seats too. Maybe they get some money off that too.
Oh, really?
But I think Fandango, like, how does Fandango work then?
I don't know.
Because that's like that's what I bought my tickets off of today.
I bet that,
Dude,
if
they gotta
you-
get a cut, right? They
I
get a
bet-
fees and service charge.
yeah. So I bet they get that charge. I bet that if you would have went and purchased the ticket from the theater itself, it would have been cheaper by like $3 or $4 probably.
Yeah, it was only $13 per ticket though, and then there was the like couple dollar
Matinee.
charge. Yeah,
Yeah.
what's a matinee?
I'm
I
pretty
just
sure it's
agreed.
just any time past 4 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, then yeah,
I
'cause
think.
it was at 6 or something. Yeah, it's at 6.
Is considered. How long's the runtime?
2:45. It's a long one.
So movies shown during the day, usually till 12 noon, are considered matinee movies. Huh?
Yeah, so you have it backwards.
Yeah, I have it backwards.
Yeah, the matinees are the morning ones.
Yeah.
People are less likely.
So
to
what's
go
a
during the day.
nighttime? Wait, but this says a matinee is a performance of a play or a showing of a film which takes place in the afternoon.
I think you're saying two different words.
Matinee.
Matinee or a matinee?
Matinee.
I don't know.
Matinee. It says matinee is any performance such as a play, circus, Broadway, or movie shown during the daytime or afternoon. In some cases. Oh, it says in some cases.
Weird.
Yeah, that is really weird. I feel like this sentence from Quora is contradicting
Cap.
itself.
No, I don't trust Quora, dude.
Yeah.
Quora be sending me some cap. I never trust Quora. No cap.
Don't trust Quora.
All right, I got two things real quick. I can't remember if we said this last week or like previously on the podcast, but rest in peace to Kelvin Keptum. He died at like under the age of 40, and he has
He died at under the age of 40.
I forget. I think it was 38. But he had 3 of the 7 fastest marathons to ever be recorded. He had the first unofficial sub 2-hour marathon, and he died this month or February.
Really?
Yeah.
Unofficial? I thought that was Iliad Kipchoge.
I know his fastest was 2 hours and 37 seconds, but I'm pretty sure he ran one sub 2, just unofficial.
Yeah, he died
Crazy.
February 11th.
Yep.
How old do you think he was?
38?
No.
28.
No.
28.
No. 24.
Jesus.
He was
Wow.
young.
Fuck, that's so young, dude. That's in 4 years. Imagine we die in 40 years, bro. Oh my God.
Dude, that is kind of crazy to think about.
Jeez,
I
that's
wonder,
so young.
do you know why?
No, I don't. Heart attack, maybe?
Probably the
Stroke or something?
I don't know. I hope it wasn't anything heart related, because if it was heart related, like that's just another number added to the vaccine.
Oh,
Vaccine
yikes.
talk.
He's from Kenya, but he didn't get a fucking vaccine.
How do you know?
I don't. Yes.
Dude, if he's traveling to all these countries to run all these marathons, you don't think that he's not vaccinated?
I don't know.
I don't know.
So I had 2 quick ones. Second one, we've officially applied to be a Celsius ambassador. So hopefully we get a plug up on that.
Celsius.
Please come sponsor us.
No Celsius? I honestly have only
Live fit.
I've only ever had their teas. I feel like we've discussed this before.
We have. You're a bit of a dude. Speaking of tea, I had a tea this morning, a blueberry tea. Shit was awful.
Wait, like a Celsius blueberry?
No, just a regular tea. It was really not good. I like tea. I love tea. Something about the blueberry though, like it smelled amazing, right? Smells like fresh blueberries. But then I drank it, and it was like something about warm blueberry I just didn't really love.
Here's my thing about blueberries. I have trust issues with blueberries.
What?
I...
What? They're inanimate objects, see?
No. Hear me out. When you look at a blueberry, you expect the big mushy one to not taste good, right?
Yeah.
But then when you taste it, you're like, like that's a pretty good blueberry. Now, on the contrary, like you would think a nice small, like crunchy
I
blueberry,
love
like
the
a
I
crisp
love the
blueberry,
crisp ones, dude.
would be like sweet and amazing and everything you want. But no, you bite into it
A
and
little
you're like, oh,
tart.
this thing is it's bitter, it's
Tart.
tart. Why? Like, why
I
is it
have
like that?
no idea, bro.
Why is it like
I
that?
have no clue. I just love blueberries.
I have beef with blueberries for that.
I think you might be getting bad blueberries. No cap.
What?
It might be possible.
Well, I don't know. That's my trust issue with blueberries.
Yeah, it's true though. You never know what you're gonna get when you put in the blueberry. There's like so many different tastes you can get within one
No,
box
sometimes
of
it's
blueberries.
crunchy, sometimes it's chewy.
I don't like the chewy ones. I
Dude.
like mine to have a little
Yeah.
but then I also don't want it to be like sour.
What do
like
you
some
think?
of them are like.
I'm going off on a tangent right now.
Go ahead.
But what do you think is your favorite fruit to snack on?
Watermelon.
Oh, interesting.
But it's got to be good because like there's so many ways a watermelon can be bad, right? It could be sweet, but it could be like that mushy taste.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes they're like.
You want a good crunch with a
yes,
watermelon.
I want
a
moist, crunchy, sweet watermelon. Perfect. I also mess with pineapple heavy.
I like pineapple.
Hard to mess up pineapple.
Not the rind in the middle. Dude, we have it at the dining hall, and I will grub on some.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you have the rind at the dining hall. I was like, what? But the problem with that is you can't eat enough. Like if I have a big ass bowl of pineapple, then my tongue gets all like cut up from the acids.
Dude, well, have you ever seen what pineapple looks like underneath a microscope?
No, what?
Dude, pineapple underneath a microscope.
Might have to peep this.
No, I'll show you. It explains that feeling that you have.
That's crazy.
They're basically when you eat pineapple, it's a bunch of tiny needles that are like stabbing into your skin.
Oh yeah, that's why for sure. That's exactly what it feels like.
Yeah. No. So like they're just like these crystal shards, and they are really sharp. People are just discovering my pineapple.
That's crazy.
Yeah. No, so like if you look at the actual like cell composition,
dude, that looks like a barbed wire trap.
Yeah,
like
I wish that we could show it a little bit better.
Yeah,
blown up, but
you guys can look it up at home. It literally looks like this, like the barbed wire on top of a fence.
No, and
that's
if
crazy.
you look at it, like those look like all the fibers in pineapple. If you look at pineapple,
it's real like stringy.
Yeah, it is a very stringy texture, and like
that
adds up. That
it does.
That's the tear of like you biting the pineapple and all those fibers just like springing apart, but like they're still staying intact.
Yeah,
essentially. But that's that stabbing.
Very interesting. Do you want to? Let's do top 5 fruits right now.
Well, I wanted to say
that's what I'm saying. Go ahead.
My favorite fruit to snack on, I would, if I'm going for crunch, I'm going with green grapes. Nice crunchy green grapes.
I hate bad grapes though.
Yeah, but that's why I said crunchy.
I know.
The mushy ones, no.
Dude, I hate a mushy grape.
A nice crunchy, like quarter-sized green grape.
I also have a trust issue with grapes too. I can't lie, bro. Because you never know what you're getting when you bite into a grape.
You gotta feel it. You gotta feel it. Back to the blueberries. I feel them now. And if they're too mushy or too hard, I'd try to find a little Goldilocks case. But yeah, same thing with grapes.
Fair enough.
Dude, I love cold grapes. If you like, you can freeze grapes.
Oh, true.
Best thing in the world.
Yep.
So good. Dude, imagine also.
That's how you automatically get that crunch factor.
Dude, what's even better, if you heat up sugar and then freeze grapes and pour the molten sugar on the grapes, it'll caramelize over top.
All right, now we're taking something healthy and or Americanizing it.
Well,
why can't we just have grapes, bro? Grapes are so naturally sweet.
Yes, but dude, imagine them with this caramelized layer.
You're ruining grapes for me right now.
No, dude. You would take a bite and you would go, oh my gosh.
You know what I had for the first time this month?
Mm-hmm.
Cotton candy grapes.
Was this at one of your food tastings?
No, this was at a friend's house.
That sounds good.
Cotton candy grapes, bro, it literally tastes like you're at a carnival. It's gas. It was good.
Sounds good. I love cotton candy.
It was pretty good.
This doesn't relate to it. We'll get to it later. Cotton candy is the 12th ranked baseball food by MLB.com.
That's so low.
For ballpark foods, Cotton candy was ranked 12.
That's
We're
so
only doing
low,
top
no?
10, but I remembered that cotton candy was 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
So
God, I'm
that's
gonna
why
have
I
to.
know that.
Oh God.
It's not like I just know that they're
Yeah,
the 12th ranked.
That's what I was like. I was like, where are we? I was like, how does he know this?
No. But when I was doing the research earlier for that, they had 11 and 12 mark, but I was only doing top 10. But so back to my top 5.
Top 5. Let's go.
I'm going banana.
Valid.
I'm
At
going
1 or unranked? Like
no
we're not...
unranked. We're just going top 5.
Okay.
I got banana.
Valid.
I got mango.
Valid.
I've got strawberries.
Valid.
I'll put grapes in there, the green grapes.
Okay.
And then I can muck on a good orange.
What did he say?
I can muck on a good orange.
But he knows what to do with the grapefruit, eh?
No.
Hey, yo.
Like, hear me out. Apples are good and all, but I don't think an apple breaks my top 5 list. Just because apples are inconsistent.
Apples are on there for me.
But the honorable mention. An apple
have to be on there for me. I'm going apple, mango. I lost my train of thought. Apple, mango.
Watermelon's got to be on your list. You're talking about.
Yeah,
I don't like
watermelon. I don't think banana breaches it for me.
I just love bananas.
Okay.
Bananas are so. All right, no show.
What? No. I didn't say anything. I just said it's not my top 5. Strawberries are up there, and peaches. That's what I was trying to think of. Peaches, strawberries, mangoes, apples, watermelon. I love a fucking peach, dude.
Good.
It's so good, so sweet. That's the sweetest fruit you can ever get. You know, I actually fuck with peach cider. Ooh. Oh my God, it's so good, right?
See, I just think I'd rather have a mango though over.
You wouldn't though. You literally wouldn't.
Maybe I've never had a peach to my memory.
There's no shot.
I'm not lying.
That's crazy. That's insane. I'm gonna have to get you a peach this summer.
Do you have to skin a peach?
No.
Or can you eat the peel?
You eat the peel.
Is it fuzzy? See that? Maybe
a little.
It's like
you gotta wash it off though.
Like
it's a wash before you eat.
It's a wash.
We had a brief interruption there.
Tough
one there. Alrighty.
Can I ask what that was though? Like, why was there an alarm going off?
That's just timer, bro. I don't even know.
You just had a random.
I think I have some eBay listings going off soon or something.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Unfortunate. So speaking of peaches, actually, did you see
Miss Peaches?
Dave Portnoy adopted Miss Peaches. So when I wanted to throw shade. But then I thought about it, and I was
shade at an adopted dog.
No.
You wanted to throw shade at him doing it and like publicity.
Exactly. That's what I was like. It seems like a publicity stunt. But then I was thinking, like, this dog would have never blown up if Dave wasn't already so big. Mm-hmm. I think it actually just speaks to the fact of how big Dave Portnoy and Barstool is, because I think she has like 300K on IG already. Like, bruh, it's insane. Also, shout out Dave. This
the donation.
All the donations.
Like $250,000.
He's racking in donations for SPCA and stuff. So shout out him. That's super cool stuff. But in my mind, I was like, is he clout chasing? Because I see Miss Peaches all over my feeds, and it's ridiculous. I love Miss Peaches, but it's a little. I feel like I'm drunk on Miss Peaches.
That $250,000 donation, though, that's a nice tax write-off for Barstool.
No cap.
That's all I want to say.
No cap.
That's a nice tax.
To be honest, Miss Peaches probably brought in $250,000 herself.
Yeah,
bro, they are getting views off her. It's crazy. It's all over my feeds.
Dude, well, I mean, she is a cute little dog.
She is. It's a great story. Shout out him. I was gonna throw shade, but I have no shade to throw.
No,
I think what he did is admirable.
I think. Now, would you say it is relatable in some sense to like a YouTuber going up to a homeless person and recording and saying, "Hey, like, can I buy you something to eat?"
A little bit.
You would.
I would say tomato.
Tomato.
Yeah, I think they're the same. But shout out Mike Malak. He always said, there's not enough good people and good deeds in this world. So I'd rather them go up and record it and then not do it at all. Yeah. Like, you might as well, like, plus.
No, that makes sense. I get that.
You do the deed, right? You get the views, you get the money. And if you're putting it back toward more good deeds, then I'm game. I'm game for it.
That makes sense.
Like Mr. Beast, philanthropy page. pretty sick stuff he does over there.
I
So
haven't checked it out. But
shout out them. Is
I
he?
bet he probably does a good bit of that.
He's got some food drives and such.
Let's move on to the other top 10 we got. So
Actually, wait. Speaking of philanthropy, can I go into good news of the week?
yeah.
All right. I got real quick. Burger King worker who hasn't missed a day of work in 27 years gets $450,000 from crowdfunding.
Jeez.
Shout out the boy. Got blessed up today for 27 years of good deeds.
I mean, that's how I feel life should be.
I
Like,
agree.
You do something for that much time, like
You haven't missed a day in 27 years, bro. That's insane. That's
working at
loyalty.
Burger King, yeah.
Yeah, that's not a glamorous job.
No.
He's not the hero we wanted. He's the hero we needed.
Wonder how many burgers that guy's made.
A lot.
He
bro.
is the Burger King.
He is the Burger King, bro. Actually, I don't know if it's a he. We are.
Well, the employee is the Burger King.
For real.
Like, make him at least a manager at this point.
He probably is.
Yeah, for sure.
For the first time in over 50 years, or almost 50 years, the SPCA up in PA is now empty. No. So they have no doggos and no cats in their shelter right now.
Sheesh.
Shout out Miss Peaches, baby.
Yo, yeah.
For real.
Dude,
I think it's Allentown, PA. I think it's
really
where it was. No doggos.
Now at the same
Dumb
time,
hype.
where are all the employees at the SPCA doing?
Two things I thought of there. One, does that mean there's more dogs on the streets?
Yeah.
Two, what are they doing?
Like, who's funding that?
Sitting there. It's government funding, I think, or state. I don't know.
America.
I don't know, dude.
I mean, no,
but it's a happy
good.
story. Yeah.
Like, it's always a double-edged sword, but this is one of those things where it's like
you can just be happy.
Yeah, it's for the better.
Yeah.
Like,
speaking of double-edged sword, that is all I could find for good news this week.
Yeah.
I was on the New York Times good news of the week. It has not been updated since January 19th of 2019. 5 years. What are we doing? This is why I hate the news. Give me some joy in my life. No. If I wanted bad news, I would just walk down the street and watch the homeless people.
Dude, 2020 occurred, COVID happened, nothing's ever been good.
Nothing good has happened since, bro.
2019 was
Miss Peaches is the first thing that's ever happened to us. Yeah, dude. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, that's literally, I was on the internet searching for good news. That's all I could find.
That's a tough look.
That's bad.
Like,
bro.
You got to get on the New York Times. Like, that should be an article in itself.
Literally.
Why is the New York Times good news last posted in 2019?
Seriously, we just don't care anymore. They probably fired that article writer for real.
That means there's a job out there.
Someone
please.
New York I
Times.
need good news. I will read your article every week. I need good news in my life. I can't watch this depressing stuff I see on the news. I swear to God, every time I turn on the news, someone dead, home fire, bomb, shooting.
Yeah, it's like news that I really don't
care about.
Yeah.
Like,
on the surface level, that sounds bad. Like,
no.
Yes, I don't, like, I wish people weren't dying, but at the same time,
I can't do anything.
Yeah,
like what? You're just making my life worse by saying this to me.
Yeah,
like,
and I guess, like, it's for, like, you want to inform people, so, like, people are informed, especially if it's, like, maybe, like, happening over and over, like, car accidents or
but like what do you want me to do?
Yeah, it's just, I feel like humans tend to look more on the bad side of things than the good side, and there's always going to be worse news than good news.
100%.
Or at least it's more attention grabbing, I feel, to some people also.
Yeah, when it's like Mr. Beast robbed of $100 million. That's gonna get clicks. Yeah. But Mr. Beast builds 100 wells in Africa, less clicks.
Yeah,
like
the human psyche.
Hopefully, we'll have news that Celsius signed us next week.
That would be good news. Swinging into top 10 foods at a baseball game ranked by MLB.com.
1 hot dog, guaranteed.
We'll see.
I'm locked in. It's locked in.
Are you ready for your options?
Number 1, hot dog. No. I want to go off the dome. I want to see how many I can get.
You just want to list 10 things
off the dome. I want to see if I can get this off the dome.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right. Hot dog.
Hot dog at 1.
Popcorn. Pretzel.
Hold on. My bad. So popcorn, pretzel.
French fries,
Okay.
hamburger,
Okay.
and then I need 5 more.
Yeah, now you're really wishing that I was listing
Pizza.
Interesting.
All right, let's chill with that.
Interesting.
Can I just say candy, or does it have to be specific?
Yeah, you could say candy.
Candy.
It's not on the list.
God
but
damn
it.
it.
You wanted to do this, I remind.
Chill, bro. Nachos.
Uh,
I've had nachos at the ballpark before.
yeah.
I haven't been to I've been to like the farm games a lot, but not an actual baseball game in a while.
Do you want me to list off some objects that you
Please,
haven't?
Lord, because I am.
Chicken fingers, peanuts, Cracker
Oh
Jacks.
no! Oh, the peanuts and Cracker Jacks. Isn't that in the song? Take me out to the ball game. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I've done nothing good in my life, dude. No.
Soft serve.
9 and 10 will go peanuts and Cracker Jacks. Even though they're top 5 for sure. Wow, that's a fold. Is Dippin' Dots up there? I feel like I see Dippin' Dots up. Oh.
Dippin' Dots did not crack the list.
Sad.
Let me go through. I don't think you got even one. You came really close with nachos. So, first off, number one, I was surprised.
How is it not a hot dog?
That's why I'm shocked, because
How?
this was ranked by MLB.com.
I don't trust it, bro.
Obviously, it seems like
I need your dad's ranking. I need your dad's ranking on these.
It seems like there was a little bit of bias because 2 of the answers in the top 10 are the same thing with a minor difference. So at first overall,
Is it fries and cheese fries?
no, MLB.com ranked soft serve in a commemorative plastic helmet.
Oh my god, it's a scam, bro. It was scripted from the start.
Soft serve in a commemorative plastic helmet is one of the best things you can get, because they're saying like the history, it's commemorative.
Yeah,
Soft
sure
serve
it is.
Ice cream at a hot baseball game.
Yeah.
Like, what else can you do?
Hot dog. A hot dog. You can do a hot dog.
I think hot dog should be number 1. What's crazy is hot dog isn't even 2. They got pretzel ranked at 2.
Pretzels are valid though.
You had pretzel ranked at 3, so that was the second closest.
That was close.
You had nachos and hot dog or pretzel within.
Where's
1.
popcorn? Popcorn's not up there.
Popcorn is not on
popcorn
the list.
in a commemorative helmet isn't up
no,
there.
No. So soft serve at 1, pretzel at 2, hot dog at 3, peanuts at 4. At 5, we got the good old chicken fingers. At 6, we got Cracker Jack. At 7, we got soft serve again in anything other than a commemorative plastic.
It's a
helmet.
scam. It is a scam, bro.
8, they had cheeseburger. 9, nachos. 10, hamburger. That was the order.
List is scripted as fuck. That's all I gotta say.
MLB.com ranked them.
The fact that fries aren't up there, crazy. Hot dog, like not being one, scripted.
I think hot dog should definitely be number 1. Like, if we were to redo this list, I'm putting hot dog at number 1.
It gotta be.
Followed by nachos.
Really?
I think nachos is up there. Pretzel's up there too. I like pretzel.
I think pretzel at 3 is good.
A nice salty pretzel. They have pretzel at 2, but yeah, putting pretzel somewhere in
Where's popcorn? Popcorn's got to be on the list.
I'm not a big popcorn
I can put it
guy.
like 7, but like it's got to be on the list.
I think popcorn at a baseball game doesn't make sense.
I think it does.
But like, you could be grubbing on peanuts, nachos.
Like I said, I think there's better stuff to get, but I think you could put. I think it could go on there.
My experience of also baseball popcorn is not the best. It tends to be super salty. And
I love salty though. But think about popcorn, super salty with a nice bev, with a nice Celsius.
Well, that's the problem.
You know what I mean?
They make it salty so that you get a bev and keep drinking that bev, so then you keep spending more and more money.
But if you had a Celsius, it'd be good.
I guess. I'm only the Celsius tea guy. I don't know. They're probably good. But mixed with popcorn, Celsius and popcorn.
Yeah, honestly, doesn't sound great.
Yeah, no.
Does not sound like the best mix.
I don't think.
Leave the popcorn at home. Leave it for the movie theaters.
Yeah, literally, that's what I was thinking. I was like, leave that for the movie theaters. That's all.
I think that's the most scripted list I've ever heard in my life.
I don't know what you're calling scripted, other than the fact that it was.
Bro, come on. Number
ranked,
one,
but-
that is scripted.
Yeah,
bro.
soft serve in a commemorative
Come on,
plastic helmet.
No one has ever said that. If I ask for someone's top 3, that is not coming up in anyone's fucking list.
Will only
Soft
be
serve,
mad at
yes.
MLB.com because
Alright, dude.
MLB.com did the ranking.
Scripted. Was this by MLB employees? Is that who took this test?
I don't know. It was on MLB.com's website. Like, if you type into Google top 10 foods at a baseball game, one of the first links is MLB.com.
Scripted.
And they have the top 12 listed.
It's scripted.
11 might have been popcorn. And
I could feel that.
12 was cotton candy.
Cotton candy. Dude, for me, I go to the Blue Rocks a lot. And when I think Blue Rocks, I slacked on chicken tenders. Chicken tenders definitely should have been up there. I slacked on that because there's Chickies and Pete's at the one we go to. So that's why I also thought fries, because their fries are gas.
Yeah.
There's the cotton candy guy that's always walking around. Everyone knows hot dogs.
Cotton candy.
Hot dogs, hot long dogs. Here we go. Come get them. Come get them. Get them by the foot. Get them by the inch. Here we go. Come on, get dogs.
Call? If you were the hot
That
dog
would
guy,
be a
that'd
hot
your
long.
call. Get your hot dogs. Hot dogs.
Hot long dogs. Come get them.
Hot long dogs.
That would be my call. Like, that's.
Talking about hot dogs. See, the Phillies did away with Dollar Dog Night.
I've never been to a dollar dog night in my life.
That being said, it's probably not a bad thing. They usually end in a food fight, and that's why they ended the Dollar Dog Night. But hear me out.
I think
Why would I care if they purchased the hot dog?
because then you have to clean it up.
But like,
Their maintenance people are probably complaining so much.
I guess, but
They've
like,
probably been getting
think about
complaints
the
for
profit
years.
Turn on a hot dog, dude. I think at a Dollar Dog Night
there's
last night,
no way their profits are that good.
dude, they sold like 45,000 hot dogs.
That's not that good.
Dude,
That's probably like a quarter of their ticket sales.
just off of hot dogs.
But think about it. They have to clean up the hot dogs. They have to make the hot dogs. They have to have someone hand out the hot dogs.
Dude, Dollar Dog Night is nice. If I gotta say so.
I don't think it's that
Dude,
good
all
for
this
them.
glizzy
I think it's a
talk makes me
reason
want a
I
hot
am
dog,
starving
bro.
now. I think it's a reason to get people in the door, which boosts sales. But I don't think off the dogs themselves, they're probably making 20 cents max.
Yeah.
So if they sell 44,000, they made 10,000, maybe, and that's not that good. That's like, think about that. That's 100 seats. So it's worth it if they can get 1,000 more people in the stands. That's way worth it, right? But if they get, like, you know what I mean? Because you think a ticket sells for $100, maybe they get 100 people in 100 more expensive seats. Yeah. They're good, but like their maintenance crew, the people that hand it out, the people who make, like
dogs. But that's the list for the top 10.
I think we're good on time too. So on that note, I'm gonna go get something to eat and get some candy to smuggle into a movie theater and
take their profits.
You're
the reason why no one's going.
I am the reason AMC's going out of business.
Yep. Okay. Just get a put on that.
But on that note, you guys enjoy your weekend and your rest of your weeks. Yeah. We will see you next Wednesday, and I'll let you know how Dune was. 9.7 IMBD rating. I got high hopes.
Waiting for that.
I got high hopes. Peace.
Peace out. Episode 43. 44. 44.
44.